A Chinese startup most people can't even name just released the largest open-source AI on the planet. It's called Kimi. It has a memory big enough to swallow a 1,000-page book in one gulp. It codes like a senior engineer. And here's the part that should make Silicon Valley nervous. It's free. While everyone's arguing about the next $500 billion data center, a lab in Beijing trained a frontier model for the price of a nice apartment. So let me show you exactly what Kimi is, why it matters, and how you can use it today. First things first, Kimi isn't the company. Kimi is the AI. The company behind it is called Moonshot AI. The name literally means the dark side of the moon. Yeah, a Pink Floyd reference. They launched back in 2023 out of Beijing and got backed by giants like Alibaba and Tencent. But they didn't win by being the biggest. They won by obsessing over one thing everyone else ignored: memory. When ChatGPT could barely hold a few pages in its head, Kimi could read entire books, contracts, and code bases in a single conversation without forgetting how it started. That was the wedge. That's how a no-name startup pulled in millions of users. Then, in July 2025, they dropped Kimi K2, and the whole AI world stopped scrolling. 1 trillion parameters. But here's the clever part. It only fires up about 32 billion of them for any given answer. Massive brain, tiny electricity bill. And it wasn't just big, it was open source. They gave the model away for free. Then came the real flex. It scored around 66% on SWE-bench, a brutal test where the AI has to fix real bugs in real software. An open Chinese model, standing shoulder to shoulder with the best money could buy. 4 months later, they hit even harder with Kimi K2 thinking. This one could reason, plan, use tools on its own. And on some benchmarks, it matched or beat frontier models like GPT-5 and Claude. Now here's the number that hurts. It was trained for roughly $4.6 million. The American labs? Hundreds of millions. Some talk in billions. So yeah, a rounding error, basically. And it's genuinely autonomous. It can chain 200 to 300 tool calls in a row, all by itself. Give it a goal, and it'll search, click, code, and check its own work. No babysitting. That's not a chatbot. That's a digital employee. Which brings us to right now, because just yesterday, Moonshot released Kimi K3, and the numbers are almost silly. 2.8 trillion parameters, a 1 million token context window. It can hold an entire library at once. It sees images. It reasons by default. And across 6 different coding benchmarks, it landed in the top 3 every single time. And the punchline never changes. You can try it right now, for free, at kimi.com. No credit card, no waitlist. Okay, but what do you actually do with this? 3 things it's genuinely great at. 1. Swallowing huge documents. Drop in a 300-page PDF and just ask questions. 2. Real agentic work. Give it a task and let it run end to end. 3. Cost. For a builder, it's a fraction of the price of the American models. Now, real talk. It's not all sunshine. It's a Chinese model, so on sensitive political topics, you'll hit censorship. And if you use the hosted version, your data lives on their servers, so don't paste your secrets. Know the trade-off, and you can use it for what it's brilliant at. So here's the takeaway. The story of AI was supposed to be about who could spend the most money. Kimi just told a completely different story. Open, cheap, and shockingly good. Go try it. Throw a giant document at it, give it a real task, and see just how close free has gotten to the best. And if you want me to put Kimi head-to-head against ChatGPT and Claude, comment the word Kimi down below and I'll make that video next. I'll see you in the next one.